confer on you, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, Doctor of Science, DSc, honoris causa. Please accept our warmest congratulations.
The chairperson of the University of Mines and Technology, UMaT in Takwa, Professor Goski Alabi, announcing the award of the honorary doctorate degree to prominent businessman and Chief Executive Officer of Engineers and Planners, Ibrahim Mahama. Also present to support him was his brother, President John Mahama, who said Ibrahim inherited their father's business instincts while he chose the path of politics. He reflected on his brother's journey from modest beginnings to becoming one of Ghana's leading entrepreneurs. President Mahama says his brother Ibrahim Mahama faces a harder time when he's president than when he's in opposition, because any advantage given to him will be attributed to the fact that his brother is president. He therefore ensures that he strictly follows the rules.
He has built himself by dint of hard work. I've cut him no advantages, as some people want to say. And indeed, he himself will confess that he normally has a harder time when I'm president than when I'm in opposition. Because when I'm president, if he gets any advantages, they'll say, oh, because his brother is president. And so I make sure he follows the rules. And so his company has advanced by leaps and bounds in times that I've been out of office. And I believe that now he's reached the stage where the company is resilient and can withstand any shocks. They have the Blackwater resources and are about to start the first 100% indigenously owned gold mine in Ghana. But I'll tell you a bit about Ibrahim. At one point when our father was in exile, one of his political exiles, Ibrahim and some of the younger siblings were sent away to England to continue school and also to keep them out of trouble in Ghana. Ibrahim, from when he was young, had an interest in any machine. And so if you give him a toy, he will, by the next day, have dismantled it to see what makes the toy move. And so he has an interest in aeroplanes, he has an interest in motorcycles, he has an interest in cars, but above all, he has an interest in heavy earth-moving engineering machines. And so in England, he continued to pursue that interest. And it met him to meet a partner who was also a contractor, I think an Irish contractor, who was down on his luck and was virtually bankrupt. And so Ibrahim convinced him, let's take a few bulldozers and excavators to Ghana, and we can start renting them to the mines, and we'll make some good money. And so they came together and formed Engineers and Planners. At that time, no Ghanaian company was allowed to work directly as a subcontractor to the big mining companies. It was Australian, Canadian, expatriate companies that used to get the contracts from the big mining companies. And then they would subcontract little parts of it to the pioneers like Ibrahim and And so he began by doing subcontracts for AMS, African Mining Services. And he proved so good at the work he was doing that gradually they recognized that he could not only deliver on budgets but also deliver on time. And so he opened that space for the first indigenous Ghanaian mining company to get.
In his remarks, the CEO of Engineers and Planners, Ibrahim Mahama, thanked the University of Mines and Technology for the honor and for acknowledging his impact in the areas of mining, construction, and philanthropy.
Like the president said, when he's here, I can't read the speech. But I'll be back to give you my life story. But he said it all here today, so all I can say is thank you very much for the honor. Thank you.